Good morning. Today I'll be showing you how to do some simple beading with Toho beads on your knitting. I'll be showing you a couple of different techniques, one of which uses the Dentec floss threaders, which are available at Walmart for like $2 for a pack of 50 like this. It comes in this little package like this, which is handy to keep them all together. And that's probably the best thing I can say about the technique. The other option I'll be showing you is how to bead with a crochet hook. I'll be using an Amore made by Clover, number 8.9 millimeter hook for my 6/0 beads. Also for 6/0 beads, you could use a 0.75 hook. If you are using 8/0 beads, you will need to go down to a 0.6 millimeter hook. So let's get started. You can see here that I've done a few already, so let me just work my selvage right quick and get into position where I want to put beads. Okay, so I've put beads in this column of stitches already, so let me put another one there. With the threader, the way that it works is, if you can pick it up, you reach in the brand new threader and you tear it open like that. And then once it's open, you can use one of these over and over and over again. So it's torn open, you slip the end through your stitch like that. And then pick up your bead. And this one did not tear perfectly, and so I'm going to have to work it a little bit. And slip the bead onto the threader. Use the threader to pull the stitch off the needle, but it's safe because it's through the threader. And slip the bead down off the threader onto the stitch. And then still with the threader, you slip the stitch back onto the needle. And knit. That's how you do it with a threader. Now let me show you how to do it with a crochet hook. Now I'm to my column that has beads in it again. So I'm going to take my crochet hook, here's my little bead bowl, and pick up one bead with the crochet hook. And I just stab it, grab it, lift it up. And now with the crochet hook, with the crook pointing upwards, I grab that stitch, just slip it off a little bit, pop the bead off the hook onto the stitch and slide it down, put the stitch back onto the needle, and knit the stitch. So again, this is my column of beads. So I'm going to stab a bead, grab the bead, grab the stitch and slip it off the left-hand needle, pop the bead off the hook, pop, onto the stitch and slide it down out of my way. Put the stitch back on the left-hand needle and knit the stitch. So stab and grab, get that stitch, slip it off, pop the bead over, slide the bead down, and you see I have negligible fingernail there, and it's plenty to do this. And just one more time for good measure. There's my beading column. Stab and grab. Pick up that stitch with my hook. Pop the bead off the hook onto the stitch. Slide it down onto the stitch deeply, put the stitch back on the left-hand needle, and knit the stitch. And that's it, simple as that. Have a great day.